Hi friends, so we start the analysis for today. I think a decent day for the markets. I think it was mostly short covering which happened today. I've been telling during my last sessions that the FIAs will generally not go with too many shorts into a big event. So today there is a big event. Trump will be taking his chair, and what we are understanding is that he'll be signing some 100 plus orders today itself, which will have sanctions. They will have internal orders, probably some tax cuts, and all those announcements will be done today itself. So the market will be watching for that. The world will be watching for that. So I think some short covering has happened today. Also, the reaction was there for the results. So there were some four or five big results for the market was eyeing for. One was Kotak Mahindra Bank, second was Wipro, third was Tech Mahindra, fourth was ICICI Prudential, and fifth was RBL Bank. So in these five stocks, if you see, Kotak Mahindra Bank was a standout in terms of the numbers. The market was expecting that the numbers will not be good, and that's the reason why we saw a lot of shorts in the bank on the last trading session of Friday. But on the reverse, the bank has given excellent set of numbers. The NIMS was up, the net interest income was up around 10%, the PAT was up around 10%. The asset quality saw very slight deterioration in just 2 decimal points. Uh, your the overall numbers which we talk about credit growth, that was looking very good, and this is all coming when there is a RBI embargo, when they have not allowed Kotak Mahindra Bank to open the online accounts. And don't forget, a lot of business of Kotak Mahindra Bank is generated by opening online accounts. So if we remove that into consideration, I think there was excellent set of numbers. Also, the commentary was also very good. They told the management informed the investors that they are in very close touch with the RBI. They have strengthened their IT system, and they are very close to compliance of all the requirements which the RBI has set. If that goes and if that embargo is removed, I think this stock is on the verge of becoming a probably it will be re-rated. Don't forget, this stock has not performed for last 3 to 4 years, and I think that's a perfect recipe for this stock to take on now. Wipro again, I think it was a good set of numbers against the market expectations. Market was expecting that there will be a YOY decline in profit, but the company has given good of decent profit. This is after the new CEO has taken up. So that's the first result after the new CEO has taken the charge, and there was increase in YOY profit. So in that way, I think there was an excellent set of numbers again by Wipro. ICICI Prudential also gave a good set of numbers. I think the adjusted premiums were up, the PAT was up, revenue was up, and that community was also very good. So I think all the insurance companies have given decent set of numbers. We saw SBI Life also the day before yesterday. So we are seeing a good set of buying in this particular sector, and that sector can now perform very well. Apart from that, I think banks have also given decent numbers. RBL Bank was, I think, probably the worst of the lot. Not to speak about this stock, this stock has been falling from last 3 4 months, and it's on a downward sloping channel continuously, and that's the reason why the results were also bad, and the market has not punished the stock very bad today because a lot of things was already there in the price. So all these results came. I think if we see the overall results from a top line bird's eye view, I think IT has given decent set of numbers. See, the problem is the stocks have not surged because IT sector has anyway given you good returns in last 1 year. So a lot of things are already in the price. But again, as the Trump will take chair, and we will see, we already seeing some good results in US banking are giving good results. Their profits are up multifolds. Some of the banks have given their all-time high profits. That is because they have gained a lot of treasury gains because of this bond yields going up. So what we're assuming is that the banks are giving good decent set of numbers. A lot of business of the IT companies in India come from BFSI sector of the US. So that's again a good news. If at all Trump goes ahead and signs orders for reducing the corporate tax cuts, then again we'll see a rise in profitability of the companies. So in US, the trend is that once the profitability increases, the IT spending goes up. So considering those facts, I think IT should do well from here. If at all they don't rise very sharply, probably it may remain sideways, but we don't see any dip. I'm not expecting a big dip or a big collapse in IT. That should do well. In banks, we've already seen the numbers of Axis, Kotak. So Axis was a probably an accident in certain way, but See, Axis Bank, the only issue is they have a lot of exposure into unsecured loans for which they are paying a slight price. But if you remove that, the bank is doing pretty well. And already it's a 52-week low. The prices are extremely low, so already in the price. So Axis Bank also, I think, would have formed its bottom by now. Apart from that, I think three or four results came during the market hours today. We saw Punjab and Sindh being on last Friday. Today we got the results from Kayur Vyasa Bank. We saw from Central Bank. We saw from IOB. I think excellent set of numbers. All these small government banks, even IDBI Bank for that matter, the net interest incomes are exceedingly well. PAT is up. Even the asset quality has improved in these banks. That is again a big surprise. And overall numbers of these banks are looking extremely good. So बैंकिंग हमने पहले अपडेट्स देखे थे छोटे बैंकों के रिजल्ट उनके अपडेट बहुत अच्छे आए थे रिजल्ट भी उसी लाइन पे आ रहे हैं the asset quality is improving the NIMs are up PAT is up they are showing growth in terms of credit for QOQ and YOY basis that means banking sector is looking good from here anyways we have results from SDFC Bank probably on 22nd that will again set the path for the banking sector as such but overall I think the banking sector is looking good especially PSU banks. Today we saw a rally in SBI Bank. Today we saw a rally in Canara Bank as well. I think all these banks are coming with good set of numbers. We also saw the number from Zomato. I think very rubbish numbers. The management community was also bad. And be careful in these now with this quick commerce companies, guys, because the competition is really flaring up. See, Zomato also remember one thing. The stock price has taken a rise because they were getting a lot of profit from Blinkit, not for the food business. Now the business with Blinkit is giving a lot of people are coming into this and creating competition. Swiggy is getting aggressive. We saw an announcement from Amazon that they will also be entering into q-commerce now in this retail segment. Even DMart is planning to reduce their delivery timeline from 24 hours to in some hours now. Reliance also in their commentary has told that we'll be speeding up their online delivery system. So I think that's a big competition there. Just be careful. In terms of market, see, we already told that hold your old positions, and we have been telling to buy from last week when there was a big market capitulation, and everybody was telling about 22,500, 22,000 levels. That time also I told that this is the time to buy. You buy your stocks. If you're buying derivatives, take positions for March contract with this very strict stop loss or with the hedging. But we told to continuously buy. I still hold that fact. New buying can be done tomorrow. I restrictively told that don't do a buying today. That is because we don't know what will happen in today's speech from Trump, and I think that was the right decision. Tomorrow you have full clarity. That's the best time to take your positions. So that time you will have a lot of view in terms of how the market is panning out, how the world is panning out. So tomorrow it's the best time to take your positions. As of now, market looking decent. ऐसा लग रहा है कि market does not want to give up that 23,000 level which it has made in last week, and it is also looking that market does not want to give up that 47 900 kind of bottom levels in Bank Nifty. But we have to still wait and watch because if dollar goes up, that will be a problem. So rupee is not weakening. Again, I'll remind you, the problem is dollar being strengthened. Today we had a 12 paisa strengthening in rupee as well. That is again a good news. One more thing I want to highlight viewers here is अभी तक क्या हो रहा था? What was happening till today? The portfolio was getting in red of the FIs even by sitting on the portfolio because of the rupee getting depreciated. But once the rupee stabilizes around 87, 88, 89, whatever the price is, let's see how it goes in next 2-3 weeks, then there'll be a reverse trade. So if you are entering at that rupee level, let's say 99, 90 or 88, whatever the bottom is, if we are very close to a bottom, let's see the announcement goes today, then there'll be an automatic rise of portfolio because of the strengthening of rupee. So now there'll be a reverse trade. So nothing to lose, only to gain. So now the trade will reverse up for FIs. So just be very careful. I think tomorrow is the day when you should judge everything, see what the market is telling you, see what the US futures are telling you, how the Asia is panning out tomorrow, how the rupees currency is trading, etc., and then take your call. I think if you see tomorrow futures going up, Asia trading well, rupee getting, dollar getting probably top out, enter into trades because that's the time when FIs will come up. It will be a good time for them to enter now. So now there'll be a reverse trade. So just be careful of all these facts and do your trading tomorrow. I generally don't make pre-market videos. I try to do that. I've still not started those things because a lot of things changes after the US markets. There are huge reactions because China opens up, Nikkei opens up, Hong Kong, Hang Seng, all those things open up. We see how European markets are closing. We see how US markets are closing. What has panned out. So probably I've not been doing morning videos to give you a pre-market kind of a strategy, but I'll start that as well. But I've given you a decent idea how you should plan your trade tomorrow. Let's see how Trump comes out with his announcements today. We are all waiting for that. Till then, have a nice day. Bye.